Well, hello and welcome to I Love Gay today. And we are with my friend TJ Chernick. How are you, TJ?
I'm wonderful. It's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for having me.
I couldn't wait to connect with you here because I think you have a lot to talk about, or we do. But I've known you all these years, and because today you're the executive director of the IGLTA Foundation, and but I've known you from your days when you were heading up the NGLCC New York office here.
Yeah, no, I think we've known each other for more than 8 years now. Yeah, so it's been really fun to see your growth too. Specializing in LGBT owned businesses in New York and getting to see your growth and success has been so incredible. And it's
Well,
it's
thank
so fun
you.
that our worlds are re they're are we're being reunited in a totally different industry now, which I think is awesome.
We are, and that's when I arrived in Milan for the IGLTA convention conference. I'm there, and there you are, and I was like, oh yeah, I kind of lost track of the fact that you're now part of the IGLTA family, which very near and dear to my heart. That's one of the organizations. It's probably the number one organization on my list as far as
Oh,
just everything, networking. Hey, great friends, great information, and we go to great destinations too.
yeah, that doesn't hurt, right? Getting having when you have to go to a convention in Milan, I know, right? It's really fun. It's a great community and it's been awesome.
No, that's fantastic. But for those that don't know the IGLTA Foundation, and yeah, tell us a little bit about that and kind of what your role is there.
Yeah, so for those that are new to it, the IGLTA is the International LGBT Travel Association. It is an association, a collection of individuals in travel and tourism, a network of over 12,000 people around the globe, all who have the goal and intention of creating a safer and more inclusive travel opportunities for LGBT individuals around the world. It started actually 40 years ago. We're celebrating our 40-year anniversary and started as a small network between, if I can recall correctly, New York, South Florida, and LA, and then grew into what it is today. The IGLTA Foundation, to which I direct partnerships, is the nonprofit arm of IGLTA, and we help assist the mission of IGLTA through three primary pillars, which is leadership, research, and education. We fund original, innovative research around travel and tourism. We provide scholarships and opportunities for business owners, and leadership opportunities for trans and non-binary individuals, women, and emerging destination business owners in emerging destinations, which is what we call destinations that don't have governmental support for LGBT individuals. So it's awesome work, and I've had a great time.
Yeah, how long have you been there now?
7 months.
Okay, It's going to be a year soon.
I know. It's flown by. I can tell you that.
But no, you guys just did. It was one of the very first times IGLTA with the foundation just did an event in India, and I watched it on social media, and it looked amazing. And you had some real heavy hitters there as well.
Yeah, it was awesome. We got over 150 people to attend. It was a symposium focusing on LGBT travel and tourism to and from India, and really looked at different facets of the importance of LGBT travel and tourism. I think it's important for people who, traveling is such a privilege, generally, but it's worth noting that traveling experiences isn't the same for everyone, especially LGBT people. And whenever you look at the impact that LGBT travel and tourism can have on communities and destinations, that economic advancement is really powerful. And we work with government entities to create like lasting change around tourism. And the India Symposium really was the culmination. It was our inaugural India Symposium, and looked at that impact. And we had Lalit, which is uh, a really great hotel chain in India, and the CEO who's out joined us. It was travel professionals from all over India. It was incredible, and we're excited to do it again next year and continue the conversation.
Nice, because yeah, I was just in India almost exactly a year ago, and so as I was watching some of the photos where some of the speakers were taken out on on tour of Delhi in that area, I was like, wait a second, I recognize a lot of those spots,
That's awesome.
and
Yeah, that's really
and the
cool.
food, and the food is amazing there too. I
Oh
know
my
you didn't get to
gosh.
go this year, but hopefully you can go next year because let me tell you, you can eat your way through Delhi. I mean, or all of India. It's amazing.
that's it is like the gastronomy dream tour that I want to go on. So fingers crossed.
But yeah, here we have it's the beginning of 2023. Anything on the horizon or things that we're going to be looking forward to seeing from y'all?
Yeah, I think we're really excited. You know, I was brought in the foundation has been around for a while, and it's had all these incredible projects, and I was brought in to help give legs to these projects. And some of the most important ones that we have coming up. One is our Emerging Destinations program, which I mentioned is based around countries that don't have LGBT infrastructure, and that helps business owners in destinations like Morocco and Brazil, India, to have access to the association and subsidize their memberships. But it's also a program series that helps support entrepreneurship. So things like financial literacy, media and PR opportunities to help them grow their business. We also have a women's leadership program that we're excited to roll out in the coming year, and we have a fellowship program that we're growing this year. So the fellowship program helps those individuals that I mentioned in emerging destinations and more get access to come to the IGLTA convention, which in 2020 this year is going to be held in San Juan, Puerto Rico. So those are some of the most exciting stuff, and the other stuff I can't announce just yet.
Yeah, no,
But
but
there's a lot on the table.
all we need to know is Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I know that now that it's 2023, it's in October, but if we could base anything on the last convention we had in Milan, it's going to be even more epic in that sense because the energy and the excitement and the networking, the way everybody worked together, it was just it really was one of my favorite conferences, and I'm looking forward to seeing how Puerto Rico wants to take that even further.
Yeah, it's so cool having worked in the LGBT movement for so long now. I've been to so many conferences and conventions, but it really is a unique space, and I think it's all made up because of the wonderful, friendly, exciting people. And I was talking to some of my colleagues about how I think when you get so many travel lovers together, travel people, like they know how to have fun, be patient, like jump over obstacles. They're innovative, and they're fun and exciting, and you get a bunch of them in a room. It's
Yep.
gonna be a good time.
I'm looking forward to this. So, but no, I think it's amazing. I'm really happy for you. I've known you all these years. You're a friend and a professional colleague, and I'm really happy where things are going for you. And I look forward to seeing you again in the real world the next time we're able to connect.
Yeah, me too. And now that I'm traveling more, I'm sure I will be crossing paths all over the world now.
But thanks so much for sharing a little bit of what you're up to and your story, and we'll chat with you soon.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Have a great day.
Feels good,
Thank you, everyone.
so good.